We're going to start off the video using my phone. This is the video. 10:52. I used to speak about everything to do with time and multiples of time, in which I'm not even finding in my book now. Maybe it's on this side. Yeah, it's right over here. I used to talk about the time of Moses being 47 times 47, which is your cycle time, the moon, the cross, etc. And I used to talk about Jesus as being 47 times 33, creation of the masses, the two corners, bringing the void into play. Okay, but now I read a book that shows Moses near 2440, which is 52, the weeks in the year, and I show now the change. I see now Jesus, instead of being 47 by 33, he's 47 by 28. So this went up 5 and this went down 5. And this would put his birth instead of at 3760, but 3756, right? But give or take 4 years, it really doesn't matter. So this would be Moses, 2440, right? And this would be Jesus, 1320, 1320, 1320, right over there. 1440, 1441, the IT system in the sun. We're going to go on to our next picture, which shows these frequencies. And if you take a look, right, two groups, 857, 142, 8 and 1, 5 and 4, 7 and 2, 7 and 2, 1 and 8, 4 and 5, 5 and 4, 7 and 2, 1 and 8, 4 and 5, 2 and 7, and they're all in order. They're all in order until you get to 6 and 3, 5 and 4, 4 and 5. There must be somewhere that it's not in order. It seems like it is, but I know there wasn't. 0, 9, 7, 2. So they're all in order, connecting nines. They all create nines. Has anybody ever seen this before? Now the difference is the first and last is what we're going to do, or we're going to search out the center. The center of this one is 6. The center of this one is 8. The center of this one is 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then this one over here jumps. It goes from 3 to 1. And then from 1 it goes to 3, 3, 7, 2, 5, 8, 3, 6, 1, 4. So I'm not giving you an answer. I'm just showing you first and last. And in between, if we go first and last, we end up with 9. 8 and 2 is 1. 7 and 5 is 3. 5 and 8 is 4. 4 and 1 is 5. 2 and 4 and 6. 1 and 7 is 8. Switches right on this line. Switches from 3 over to 9. It switches from 3 over to 1, which is 7 and 3. 1 and 9. A and I connects together. We can talk about the crossing between these two numbers. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So if we have 5 over here and we have 5 over here, all right, 5 and 5. Well, why don't we get the opposite of 5, in which will be 9? But there is no 9, so we'd have to go to 2. 9 reverts to 2, right? Anyways, we're going to take the fifth one over here and the fifth one over here, and it's going to be 3-8 being the Church of Zion, Israel, and Mars, and this one will say Spirit Matrix on the cross, 714285. That's what this says to me, because this is the way I read it, but I don't know what the questions are. You know what I'm saying? Here's the 1 dot, here's the 2 dot. We all know that 1 dots and 2 dots, right? Remember the 7 days of the week in the 28-day cycle? 6, 1, 6, 1, 6. And this 6 doesn't get any separation, because every time you see a 6, in the center of that 6 is going to be, you remember the swords we see in the deck of cards? That's the swords. Every time you see a 6, the center of that 6, which I couldn't figure out, right? It might be that 7th day, but it's the split in the week of 3 days, 1 day, 3 days, 1 day, 3 days, 1 day. We have to have the split in the week or the weekend. You see, 6 will only split 2 days equally. We'll make it Saturday and Sunday. But Wednesday is the real split in the week. So we need 2 over here, but 1 over here. We need 2 over here, 1 over here. We need 2 over here, and we need 1 over here, and we need, every time we see a 6, we need 2, because when we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right, we need 2 that link together, that these 2 will connect to this one here, and these 2 connect to this one here, 2, 1, 2. The reason we have 4 is because we have the above and the below on each side. We have the above and the below in the void of each side. So do we understand that it's 6, 1? It's actually 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. But when we split the world into the half world, we ended up with 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1. 11 times 11 times 11 is 1331, which makes 1, 6, 1. Everything is numeric alpha. Everything is in words. Everything's been created. Everything's been put here. Remember now, 28 cycle of the moon, 52 weeks in the year, 13 cycles altogether, which explains everything to do with the Mayan, Kayun, and even these numbers over here. There's even association, because all we have to do, right, is understand association with numbers. I didn't get into this. It works itself up to the element scale, Raphael 7286, and a constellation of Pegasus. I want to thank you for watching this video.